Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. Gonna bring you a video here showing you the top 5 places that I think are the best to go to for XP. Now of course, you might have a different opinion, which I totally understand. Maybe some other places work better for you, but I'm just saying this is my list and it is definitely debatable. And I also didn't throw in any events because that might be another video. So yeah, no Scorch Beast Queen event here. So number 5, I put Grafton Steel. Now, is it as good as Westech? No, it's not. Definitely not. You'd have to leave the server and come back on to get them to respawn. But if you just want to travel around and not like farm Westech over and over again, this is a great place to come to. There are super mutants everywhere, and if you have buffs going, you'll get a good amount of XP. It's just a more fun place to come around to be honest. Like, jumping around here is actually kind of fun. It's like parkour around here or something. I don't know. It's satisfying to go to Grafton and get XP. So this is why I put it at number 5. At number 4, I have the Capitol building. And I just want to throw out there, too, I have a video showing you how to get glowing ghouls in the Capitol building. You can still do it. I will link the video down in the description. And yeah, number 4, because there are just a ton of ghouls in here. Even if you don't nuke it, it is very good for XP. So a hard number 4 on my list for sure. Yeah, if you don't know, it's a little bit hard to find the entrance. You just want to go up on top of the building, and then it's kind of at the back there on like a balcony type area. So, and then you just work your way to the bottom and you'll have tons of ghouls to kill. Number 3, I put the Whitesprings Golf Course. Now, of course, this place is even better if you nuke it. You would need to nuke this place directly, unlike the Burrows and the Capitol building, which I was just showing. I don't have it nuked in the video here, but you can nuke it. You don't have to nuke it. Even if you don't, and you come here, you will get lots of XP. Like, I didn't even have buffs going, and like, look at all the XP I'm getting there. Not to mention, like, look at all the ghouls that came at me. And that's just kind of when I walked in here. I just wanted to say, like, I usually come in here and shoot my gun or, rev my chainsaw, whatever you're using. And most of them will come at you. But definitely go around in the other areas here. Make sure you go downstairs. A lot of the times there's a bloated glowing ghoul down here. There's more than a couple of leftovers in the rooms down here. Sometimes there's a Wendigo. And there's a bobblehead down here in the trophy cases if you need one too. So just throwing that out there in case you didn't know. And not just like the gift shop or the restaurant, whatever you want to call it here, the resort. Like all around the golf course, there are tons of ghouls. They're just everywhere. So yeah, just definitely a hard number 3 here on my list. The golf course, a great place to come, especially if you don't want to nuke. You don't have to. It's just good to come here and, kill all these ghouls. Lots of XP to be gotten here. So number 2, I put the Pitt. Now, a lot of people, I think, just kind of brush off the expeditions. They say they're boring, and they're, repetitive. I don't think they're that bad. Like, compared to Westech, like, expeditions are, like, mega fun. I love them, man. Just running in here, doing union dues as quickly as I can. Sometimes I like to take my time and, like, look at all the kills you can get here. And if you have buffs going, you're getting well over 1,000 a kill. And, like, they just keep bombarding you, like, tons of enemies on the Pitt. And then not to mention you will get 20,000 XP at the end of this as well. And it doesn't take long to do these. You get tons of ammo if you are using the right gun anyway. If you're using a faster firing gun, you won't get too much ammo from the enemies. But like a flamer like I'm using here, you'll get tons of ammo back. Right up to the end. If you can do these quick, man, you'll probably level up like once at least doing an expedition. Depending on how high your level is and how much buffs you have going. But definitely a hard number 2 is the Pitt for me. I think is the second best place to go to for XP other than number 1. Unfortunately, you can only do 1 a day. But yeah, still my number 2 place to go to for XP. I wanted to show you here that you can get up to 20,000 XP just for finishing it too. Like, that's more than a little bit of XP, not to mention all the goodies you get from it too. Hard number 2, expeditions. Do not sleep on expeditions. I wanted to do an honorable mention here as well too. A lot of people probably would have said in the comments if I didn't mention it, so I wanted to bring it up here, is the Burrows. Now this one is like almost on par with the Capitol building. The only reason I put the Capitol building ahead of it and Grafton ahead of it, because Grafton is a little bit more fun to run through. The Burrows can be kind of confusing down here to find all the ghouls, but there are a lot down here. And like I said, the Capitol building is just a little bit easier to find the ghouls. So unfortunately it didn't make my list, but the Burrows, definitely a great place to go rank up as well too, even if you don't have the bloated glowing ones here like I do. Number one, if you didn't guess it, is obviously West Tech. I would say, you know, most people know about West Tech by now. It's mainly probably the best location to go to for XP because the interior is just legendary for XP. If you've done the Brotherhood quest, you can keep reloading the super mutants in West Tech, and then they're all level 100s. And, you know, shout out to Bethesda. I love you for leaving this in here, man. I was so happy. I remember watching Angry Turtle's video back in the day there, and he's like, well, it doesn't look like they're fixing it, you know? And I was so happy because it wasn't a mistake, was basically his point, and just awesome. So yeah, number one is obviously West Tech. You know, we're not going to lie here. I'm not going to try to, you know, give a super opinion that it would be something else. It's obviously West Tech is the number one location to come to for XP. Let me know if I missed any places that you like to go to for XP. I would love to hear your comments. And again, if you're still watching, thank you so much for, you know, sitting through the whole video. Channel's been doing amazing, and, you know, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a great night.